So guys, this is step 3. You have your Rejuvelac that has been sitting in your cupboard for 2 to 3 days, no more than 2 to 3 days. If you started doing this, and of course I didn't give you the next step, what you have to do, once you take this out of your cupboard, you put this in your refrigerator and you wait for the next step. Or if you're doing this, if you continue to do this, this is what you do. If you make your Rejuvelac and you don't have time to continue with the next step to do your cheese, all you have to do is put this in the refrigerator until you're ready to make your cheese. So I had some Rejuvelac here and I poured it in here. This is my Rejuvelac here. So I have a cup of peeled Brazil nut. You don't have to peel it. I like to peel it when I'm doing my cheese because I don't want the brown bits in my cheese. I just want like a cream colored cheese. You don't have to do this because, like I told you before, this is really difficult to do. But I soak this overnight and then I scrape off the brown skin on it. So this is a cup and I sterilize everything. I don't boil this. I just put some hot water in it, shake it out and throw it out. But I sterilize everything. So there is no particular measurement for the Rejuvelac. You just want to put enough Rejuvelac in your Brazil nut to get it going. So there's no specific amount. So this is a Rejuvelac with your nuts, and then you process it. So make sure that all of your nuts are processed, because sometimes it looks like it's processed but it isn't. I don't know what kind of processor you have, but my processor, I have to this NutriBullet. So you have to make sure that all of the nuts are processed. So here I have my Rejuvelac and nuts. And please do not add water to this. You have to have enough of the Rejuvelac to get this going. You have to put enough of the liquid so you don't get stuck. Your nuts don't get stuck. So this is fully processed. And you see the color of this. I like the color of this. If you don't take the skin off of it, it's going to have this color that I don't like. It's a brownish, grayish color. I want this color for my cheese, this creamy color. So all you do is you add some salt to this. So I have some sea salt here, some fine sea salt. So I'm going to add about a teaspoon of sea salt, and that's it. So it's your Rejuvelac. Okay, your fermented quinoa greens. I'm going to remove this here because I don't want to waste anything. So all you do is you mix this in, the salt into this paste here. So you leave this at room temperature for 2 days at room temperature. This is a glass dish that I have here. I would cover this with some plastic wrap and then cover this and leave it on my counter for 2 days. And then after the 2 days, then you put whatever seasoning you want in it and you do your cheese. Now this, after 2 days, if you like, you can add some herbs to this, and this would be like your cream cheese. It would still have this tanginess to it, but with the cheese that we're going to make, you leaving it even longer, so it's going to be really flavorful and tangy after you add your seasonings to it. So I'm going to leave the rest of the recipe in the description box. If you think this is taking too long, I'm going to give you step 4 in the description box. In the meantime, take care, eat well, don't forget to like and subscribe.